Good evening and welcome on into part 2 of day 1 of the anniversary edition of From Day 1. As always, we grab our mailbag first. Our auditors, sovereign citizens, and everything else are sitting in the background. We will get to them momentarily. But as we said previously in part 1, Kamikaze with a key, thank you. And what else do we have here? Ooh! Yes, please. I like free emeralds. Free emeralds are always a nice little prize. Thank you, Kamahazeha. Alright, so as we said before, we were going to hold off on the subsets and auditors and frauditors and all that kind of stuff for just a quick moment because we needed to handle one thing we did not from part 1, and that is le cake. As you can see there, le cake is still up in the air. You know, anytime we have an idiot, aka the archdemon, something's gotta go wrong. So, time for that cake to go wrong. Well, providing the nexters will let us load. There it goes. Alright, so we get 100 free energy. We'll take that. And then there's the archdemon. Birthday. The birthday's cancelled. 'Cause I said so. What a bastard. And to think, all I wanted was a piece of cake. Seriously, all I really wanted was just a piece of cake. So if you get the cake back, we get 5,000 skin stones of all 3 varieties. You get a, looks like a stuffed animal frame, the Infernal Trickster's avatar, and 100 soul stone chest. Guardians, this time I prepared something special for you. I've hid a couple surprises somewhere on the map. I bet you won't be able to find them in my chaos realm. And of course, then you see daily damage. Top price today is 100 chaos particles for pulling off a 300 million total. Buffs, by the way, today are a 700% physical tank ability and heroes health 200. However, pure damage is blocked by the archdemon. Bastard. 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 Okay. Now here, you start getting why reinvent the wheel when you can just take a look at what somebody else did and do it. So we got Corvus Sebastian, Dorian Nebula Martha with Fenris. Corvus Sebastian, Dorian Nebula Martha. Where are the other ones? Oh, there's Sebastian. Now where's Corvus? Oh, that's Cornelius. Do I not have Corvus? Well, let's get the audio down and I'll take a look at that. We start today in Judge Simpson's courtroom. And today, you don't want to cross the judge. Let's begin.
Court calls case, People versus Jimmy Trussell.
Jessica Blanchard on behalf of People.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Chinazi Kiriakin-Ruli on behalf of Mr. Jimmy Trussell.
Mr. Trussell?
It does require you to speak up,
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Trussell.
I have had contact with Mr. Trussell as recent as this morning, and I think I did see him logged in at one point in time. If the court could pass this matter, I can try and give him another call and see exactly what's going on.
Well, he's missing his text consistently. At least it appears he's testing shortly thereafter, but he needs to test within the windows. I don't know why he's not here.
I can give him a call right now, Your Honor. I spoke with him this morning. I did see him logged in earlier, and
When you call him, tell him he's got a bench warrant. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bonds at the amount of $10,000. Cash surety. That warrant will issue. That warrant, I'll give you a few days to put it clear, so I'll give you a day to get it clear. That warrant will issue by the 11th instead of immediately, so I won't issue it till tomorrow, so you can get to it. See if you can get this rectified. Thank you. Court calls case, People versus Tania Ware.
Jessica Blanchard on behalf of People.
Let's try the next case. Maybe we'll have a better luck there.
Queen Anderson with it on behalf of Ms. Ware. Ms. Ware, please state your name.
Tiana Ware.
All right, we're positive we actually have a
Your Honor, in
person.
this matter, we've had a chance to review some videos. I've asked Ms. Lance to see if there was some additional video showing the beginning of the initial contact with my client. She's agreed to do so. So I would ask adjournment of the probable cause conference, and I would ask that the offer remain open until we've had chance to review that video.
Hello? Seriously. That really is. All right. Hello? Who is that? You found him?
By the way, that was the idiot from the first one where we just had shoot the bench warrant.
iPhone 5? Hello? Yo, he knows where the mute button is. I'll adjourn this one to April 7th, 2022, 9 a.m. Probably one of Anderson's comments.
I'm sorry. April 7th, Your Honor.
Yes, April 7th. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be in touch, Ms. Ware.
Okay.
But they always call my name and they don't see me. That's what I'm telling you.
Who is that?
It don't matter who's doing it. I'm just trying to get it over with.
Now he's interrupting my court. Where what page? Here, I'm on.
Your Honor, if I may.
Sir, the gentleman who has a picture framed in the back. You keep interrupting my proceedings. iPhone 5. What is your name?
Let me speak up.
What is your name, sir?
Jimmy.
Jimmy what?
Russell.
He didn't answer. We'll have to get his file back. You need to stay muted and quit talking and interrupting the proceedings. I'll call your case back because right now you have a bench warrant because you didn't answer. So I don't think you want to say anything to me. I'm telling you, I'll get your file back. I'll get your file back.
I'm on the phone trying to do it now. I don't know how to do this that good.
Dude, shut up before the judge throws the book at
You may want to try to call or talk to you. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Mr. Carey and Mr. Trussell, put him into a breakout room. She can teach him or try to tell him how he needs to conduct himself in my courtroom.
Thank you so
And
much.
that way, I will try to get the file back. And then in that way, he doesn't walk around with a warrant.
I appreciate that.
Put him into a breakout room. Court calls the case, People versus Lavelle, Washington.
Mr. Ganatra, First Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
Assistant Public Defender Melissa Seaman on behalf of Mr. Washington, and he is at one of our best points. It looks like he's muted and trying to figure that out.
Oh, jeez.
In the meantime, while he's doing that, though, Mr. Washington does not have a phone number that
Hang on a second.
Okay, he walked away. All right.
I know, they had to send in. I'll address that.
Yeah, you can tell this judge is really
He's
smart.
unmuted. Sir, state your name.
Hello, my name is Larzell O'Neill Washington, not Lavelle. And good morning. Afternoon, rather. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Shut up.
Okay, well.
Sorry, and Your Honor, I haven't had a chance to speak with Mr. Washington. He does not have a phone that works. If we could just get the adjournment. And, sir, I would need you to give a call to the public defender's office.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Washington, I will adjourn your matter out. To March 24th.
It'd be mighty kind of you, Your Honor.
(2022) at 9 a.m. Bond at this moment will continue. Mr. Washington, I'm going to give you one warning. Okay? My staff at the court worked very hard to try to serve the public. They worked very hard to make sure that
Judge, is someone playing video games in the background there?
where people are operating by Zoom, and those that don't know how to use the technology, that they have access to the court to do that.
Okay.
I received it. Hold on. Because I received a report. I don't receive it very often from my clerk's office that you were very rude to them.
Okay.
And just hold it.
Shut up, sir.
And that you were very rude.
Read the fucking room. The judge is laying down the law because you're a fucking moron. Stop speaking. For the love of fuck. Alright, let's try this again. Corbus, Sebastian, Nebula, Dorian, Martha. Alright, so let's see if we can put this team together. Okay. So there's Dorian. There's Nebula. There's Martha. There's Corbus. And where's Sebastian? There's Sebastian. Alright, let's see how this battle works. And then we'll return to the courtroom of Judge Simpson. Well, since we're waiting, let's get Judge Simpson back up here. So that's what it is. Circle of Hell.
Use the technology that they have access to the courts, and they do that.
Okay.
I received it. Hold on, because I received a report, and I don't receive it very often, from my clerk's office that you were very rude to them.
Okay.
And that you were, just hold it, and that you were very rude to them. They will help you in any way they possibly can. I do notice that what you have in there helping you is a court security officer, which leads me to the conclusion that the clerks kind of gave up. So I'm going to leave you with this warning before we sit down on the 24th, that if you show up and you're rude to my clerks again, the person that's helping you now, those security officers, will be taking you into custody.
All right,
I will
excuse me.
not have it.
All right, excuse me. With all,
Am I understood?
not really, because that's not the truth.
Uh-oh.
I did not get rude with no one. And somebody woke up on the bad side of the bed. The first clerk, young lady, is a beautiful person. The other clerk, young lady, had an attitude. So, you know, realistically, that's not the truth. So I'm not going to admit to something that's not the truth.
Okay, then I've given you my warning.
Okay,
I've
well,
given, no, so you want to fight with me? Yeah, that battle
you
you
just
lose.
you evicted me.
Leave.
You could,
Send those deputies in.
for what?
Hey, you're going to jail. That's
If you
what.
want me to apologize, I'll apologize.
Your Honor, could Miss Kleiman and Mr. Washington have a breakout room?
Man, hey, if you want me,
You want to go in there with them?
Hey,
You better all go in there.
I like that. She is trying to save his ass so hard it ain't funny.
Please,
No.
thank you.
Because they're on their way down there now. Put Miss Kleeman, Mr. Washington, and Miss Gaines into a breakout room.
that's what you do.
And Your Honor, could we pass Mr. Wells Cadell, please, while we're in the breakout room?
Yes.
I ain't had no trouble being here.
Dude, shut up.
Oh boy. He better, you know what? Mute him before, because he's going to end up getting himself locked up.
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
Okay. Which you wanted me to pass Wells. Attorney had to go into a breakout room to. Yeah, I think you saw that. So
Yeah.
I can't call the case. So I'll call it up first in the next block. All right.
Okay.
Can you wait? Can you wait a bit?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right.
That's a
thank you.
smart answer.
Court is standing in recess.
That's a smart answer, sir.
I was going to call before I took a break your client's case. Oh, he's coming back. I think.
Oh, God, this ought to be good. He said sarcastically.
Yep, he's out. I need you to unmute. Okay, he unmuted. Mr. Carey. Okay. Court recalls case, People versus Trussell.
Thank you again for that, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Chinachi E. Carey Akinruli on behalf of Mr. Jimmy Trussell. Give us a second, Mr. Trussell.
Jessica Blanche on behalf of People.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Trussell's present.
That is correct, Your Honor.
But still stupid, Your Honor.
All right. I'll cancel his warrant.
I got you.
All right. So, Mr. Trussell,
Hello?
did you
Dude, shut up.
want a new date?
No, Your Honor, we're actually ready to set this matter for a preliminary exam. That was
perfect.
our request today. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set it for preliminary examination. You want that Zoom or in person?
Mr. Trussell would like a Zoom one.
Okay. Gotta make sure he knows how to work it. I'll set a preliminary examination via Zoom. That will be set for March 22nd, 2022, 9 a.m. That will be before Judge Washington. His bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're
Okay.
welcome.
You're all set, Mr.
Your
Trussell.
client should thank you for saving him. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You can hang up, Mr. Trussell. You're all set.
Can you call when you get done?
I will.
Oh,
Get off the phone, sir, before you fuck yourself royally. He still hasn't disconnected. Okay, there he finally.
I don't need to recall Washington. But here's what I'll do. Miss Gaines, you were in the breakout room with Miss Kleeman and your client. I don't need to see him again, but I got deputies waiting out. Can you assure me he's straight as to how he needs to conduct himself?
Absolutely, Judge.
All right, on your assurance, I will do that. I think I already gave the new date and everything, so Lee, if you can let them know, they can please escort him out of my building.
You're good to go, Mr. Washington. Take care.
Court calls the case of the People versus Carlos Wells Codell. Now, if he disappeared for a while, he came back. He's there. Mr. Codell, you ready? Okay.
yes, sir. You're on.
Mr. Sinatra, First Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
Troy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Mr. Wells Cadell. Your Honor, there are no offers on this matter. Mr. Wells Cadell is indicating he would like a Zoom preliminary exam.
On both matters?
Yes, please.
All right.
They're spraying the
Preliminary
hell out of it.
examination via Zoom will be set for March 29th, 2022, 9 a.m. And those are before Judge Tabby.
Can I do one?
I'm sorry?
Can I do 1 p.m.?
Mr. Wells Cadell, I think we should do 2.
No, he's saying, I think he's trying to talk about the time.
Yeah,
I can
Oh.
only set it for
So sorry.
I can only set it for 9. Sometimes your counsel can work it out with the judge assigned to see if they'll do something if that works for all of the parties. But I set them at 9, so that's going to be the time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bond will continue. And while Ms. Gaines, I will get on your clients about when they are not respectful of others. I will tell you that while you went into the breakout room, I was telling Mr. Cadell I couldn't call his case. He had seen that you went into the breakout room with Mr. Kleeman and Mr. Washington. I told him I was going to pass it. He was exceedingly respectful, understood his case would be delayed, and did not give me one iota of any problems regarding that. Didn't huff and puff because he had to wait a month. So he deserves kudos for that. So you say the good things, you say the bad things about folks. So I just wanted you to know that. All right? Thank you.
Mr. Wells Cadell is always a gentleman when I work with him as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, that's it till 2. Okay. We'll stand in recess, folks. Court calls the case. People versus Tanner Guinness.
Rob Dodd, on behalf of the people.
Hey, please, Honorable Court, Jeff Peter, appearing on behalf of Mr. Guinness.
Business. I was thinking of something else when I said Guinness. All right. So, all right. All right, what are we doing on this?
You should have a bottle of Guinness in front of you, Your Honor. No.
No, not while I'm up here. But I see what you're talking about. I do have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant would be pleading guilty to the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing the 1-year offense. That upon his successful guilty plea to that charge, the felony charge or high court administrative charge would be dismissed. And people are also agreeing to a prosecutor's deferred sentence. That is the entirety of the agreement I have before me.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's accurate, Judge.
Whose case is that? All right. Sir, if you could please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State your name, sir, for the record.
It's Tanner Geisness. No relation to the beer.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right, sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to plead guilty to the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer. That is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and or a $1,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
At some point, okay, you snuck into the game, right?
Yeah, and they pretty much knew immediately that I had snuck in there.
And they tried to do what? And then in what way did you oppose them in some way? I guess that's what I'm trying.
One officer, I believe, tried to grab me. So I tried to run. And he called in, a bunch more officers. So I'm running through the stadium, and then eventually ran out of the stadium and kind of didn't think that, anything was going to come of it, because I'm sure they just wanted to get me out of there. So, started walking down the street. Then a bike cop came in front of me, and I avoided him. I was definitely not pushing officers, but I was, trying to avoid them to the best of my ability.
Okay. When the one officer, just so that we're clear, when the one officer grabbed you, in some way you had to pull away and then take off.
Yeah.
Would that be fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Counsel, have I complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Defense is satisfied.
People are satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sentencing in this matter will be April 7th, 2022, 1:30? 1:30 before Judge Valvo.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls the case, People versus Joshua Mahaney.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amy Riser on behalf of the people.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Dan Garrett on behalf of Josh Mahaney. Josh, please identify yourself.
Yes, I am Joshua Mahaney.
Hey, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I'm asking for one final adjournment of probable cause conference. Mr. Reiser and I continue to
Said
talk.
that the last time.
Yes, you're right. Your Honor, I will say next time will be either a waiver or asking for an exam. If you could fit us on next week, that would be great. If not, I would need April 14th.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned April 14th, 2021, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
All right, I'd say good luck to your alma mater at 6:30, but I'm not going to wish you good luck.
Yeah, I got to learn how to play the sport first. All right.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Hey, I'm all done, folks.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
There's a 3:30 though, right, Your Honor?
Yes, I do still have the 3:30. Okay. I'm done with the mass call out. So.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. So that takes care of that. We now have a sovereign citizen who basically turns into a little girly girl. Because, well, he's a girly girl. So let's go ahead and handle it as we always say. Let's get the little blurb. Cue the blurb.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hold on a sec. It's in there.
So this sovereign citizen handed out a binder full of gibberish nonsense instead of an ID. What an idiot.
It's in there, man. I got name and badge number.
Oh, my name's Officer Snyder. I'm page 231, sir. I need your license, okay?
Excuse me.
My name's Officer Snyder. I'm page 231. I need your license.
Is this? Is there a recording made of this counter? Is there a recording made of this counter?
Encounter. Encounter.
Sir, I need your license, okay?
Yeah, I'm showing you a license. He has it.
No.
That's not a license.
He has it.
What's that?
He has it.
No.
Sorry?
He has it.
No, he doesn't.
What all is that?
May I speak? For the record, may I have your name and badge number?
You already did that. Follow your script better.
We need to pray.
Where's your license at? What, you got your name and stuff in there or what?
Yeah.
It's got all our name? Where's
everything's in there.
Sir, I'm not requesting a police officer in the state of Michigan, sir. You must present him.
Is there an emergency? How can I help?
Otherwise, you're in violation of the law. Do you understand that?
Are you familiar with Article United States Code 12 and Section 241 and 242?
All right, stand by for a second, sir, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, stand by while I go get my little break your window tool.
Yup, it looks like you're having a rough day. I think it would go a lot better if you would just give your ID, but obviously you don't have a driver's license.
Or a brain cell.
I already have it. I already showed it to you.
No, you haven't.
I already showed it to you.
No, you haven't.
Do you have the paper? I gave you the papers. Grand Theft Auto.
Sir.
Grand Theft Auto.
We're ordering you to get out.
Grand Theft Auto.
On the request from a police officer, you must step out of the vehicle.
You want me to get out? No, don't get out.
Do you understand me? Step out of the car. Camera down. Sir, what's
I am not for hire. For the record, I am operating in a not for hire capacity.
I'm giving you 30 seconds.
Conclusivity? No, it would be capacity. God, you can't even get your script right.
For any form of transportation. No, don't get out.
I'm giving you 30 seconds.
I have showed you my ID.
You did not show us an ID. That is not a valid ID.
Don't get out. Don't get out. Don't get out. Don't get out.
Let's go.
Here.
This is not an ID. That is an identity card that doesn't mean nothing. Step out of the car.
So when sovereign citizens get arrested, they usually turn into little girls. But this case is extreme. You've been warned.
Breaking and entering.
Alright, sir, you've been...
No! Don't break my window! Don't break my window! Don't break my...
Please break his window! Please break his window!
Window! Don't break my window! Don't break my window! Breaking and entering! Breaking and entering! Break the bottle! Break the bottle! Open it up now! Break the bottle! Break the bottle! Break the bottle! Break the bottle! Don't break my... No!
Yay! God damn! God damn, this man just hit the world's highest falsetto.
What was that? Stop. Come on, get over there.
Work into my own creative mood. Stay up there. So I use hobby space for my creative escape.
I have never...
That was awesome. Yes, that was awesome. You got some more fun? Please tell me you got some more fun. I want some more fun. Really, I want some fun. You got fun? Please tell me you got some fun. Please, I want some fun. Okay, let's have some fun. Can we have some fun, please? Can we have fun? Oh, yeah, fun. Alright. Skeptic, you ready? Let's have some fun.
Night, a self-proclaimed activist.
No, sorry. Much as I like fun, we've already had that fun. That's Long Island asshole. And so that's Long Island asshat. We've already had that loser. Alrighty, let's see. Hey. Yeah, we can go with that one.
Dude, you're a second from going down on your face in this grass.
Hey, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna sue. Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we have a Kevin, which is not the name of a male Karen. That's just Karen. No, today we have an actual guy named Kevin who gets himself arrested during a traffic stop. It starts off kind of slow, but I guarantee you don't want to miss the ending.
Alright, let's have some
begin.
fun. You're right, it is slow.
Right now we're getting pulled with
Alright, driver, stop.
Okay, dude, you're in the passenger seat. How in the fudge do you screw this one up?
And
The sheriff, they pulled me over yesterday and told me to take care of
the
that.
officer right here.
Talk to this. What? You talked to him? I pulled over the day before yesterday. And they just let me over. Yeah. Did they pull you over too? Did they pull you over? Yeah, they pulled me over. Hmm? You don't take your thing?
All right, so the driver has been taken out. That's fine. So far, so good.
Just recording for my own safety.
I love how these morons always say that they're recording the police for their own safety, which I personally have no problem with. But then they always seem to follow that up by doing something so stupid that they can potentially put their own safety at risk.
All right, let's see how stupid this guy is. From here.
Just I put the flashlights so they can blind my eyes.
He just wants to make sure you're not pulling a fucking weapon, you idiot.
For my own safety, make sure it's recorded and sent to other place. I told the police that I'm not on probation or anything, and I don't want to talk to them. So by law, I don't need to do anything. So remember that.
Remember
it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to reference 3 court cases that play a factor in this traffic stop. The first is Pennsylvania versus Mims. Pennsylvania versus Mims was a Supreme Court ruling that found that during lawful traffic stops, the driver must follow police orders, and that is not a violation of their Fourth Amendment rights. The second case is Maryland versus Wilson, which basically found that Pennsylvania versus Mims also applies to passengers. And third, since each
please tell me you got Brenlin in California.
State has its own case law accepting or rejecting the other 2 cases, California's case law, Brendan v. California, found that under California law, the officers can enforce their lawful duties on passengers as well. So why don't you remember that, Kevin?
Now what, Karen? Oh, sorry, Kevin.
And this is a traffic stop. Just to let you guys know.
Well, I think we know it's a traffic stop.
Okay. So what do I do? This is traffic stop. I cannot do anything.
Like I said, Pennsylvania versus Mims, Maryland versus Wilson, and California versus Brendan all seem to disagree with you.
Heavily.
This is stop traffic. That's it. Do you have any reason?
You got any reason?
Yes,
What
you're an
reason?
idiot.
We're gonna search the vehicle.
You have no right to search the vehicle. This not his car.
It's not your car.
So you don't have no permission.
I don't even know that.
Look, this officer breaking the law.
Well, he's not breaking the law. The driver is. I don't know if you could hear him or not at the beginning of the video, but the driver admitted that he had a warrant out for his arrest. So you, Kevin, are in a no-win situation. Because if the driver gives the officers the permission to search the car, they can just search the car. And if he doesn't give them permission to search the car, well, they can just arrest him for the warrant, and then they can tow the car, which requires them to search it and take inventory of all the contents in the car. But I do want to point something out, though. According to the police, the driver already gave them permission to search the car. Kevin seems to be the only one making a big deal about that. You think there might be a reason for that?
Oh, please tell me he's got contraband.
For what? Don't put hand on me.
Put hand on him.
Last day, don't touch me.
Touch him.
Don't touch me.
I'm also reporting, okay?
Don't touch me.
Touch him.
I do have to pat you down for weapons, okay?
You go ahead.
You can still report. All right, Kevin, you want to have a seat next to?
No, I don't have to do anything because I'm not. Because he can do it. I'm walking away.
You're not on probation?
I don't have no probation, no bro. Hey Siri, call my lawyer Renee. They're arresting my friend.
No, your friend is not being harassed, and I am not your bitch, Kevin.
Thank you, Siri.
What?
There's an ID card that does not belong to you or...
That's not mine. Hey, it's not mine. Don't come touch me because... Don't touch me.
Hey.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Kevin, don't make it hard.
Hey.
Kevin, don't make it hard.
Ah, don't touch me. You're breaking the law.
Listen.
The officer's not breaking the law. He found an ID card in the car that didn't belong to either you or the driver, and now you are part of that investigation. You see, if you'd have just kept walking away instead of stopping and turning around to antagonize the police, you'd have probably gotten away free. But since you didn't, well, everything that happens from this point forward is your own damn fault.
Yes, you're breaking the law.
Listen.
Hey, you're breaking the law.
Stop breaking the law.
Look, they're abusing me.
Not breaking the law. Just put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not. Look, Officer Odell, look at that.
Kevin. Come on, dude.
They're breaking my... Someone help!
Stop.
Help! Help! Help!
Stop.
Help!
These guys are always screaming for someone else to help them. Do they not realize that anyone else who steps in is also going to go to jail with them? Or maybe they do realize that, but they're just that hard up for some company in county lockup. Either way, don't let me stop anyone from becoming a superhero.
Stop. Hey, you guys are hurting me. Guess what, dude? You're being detained. Okay?
For what reason?
For being an idiot.
What reason? You don't tell me any reason.
Yeah, we're just gonna put your handcuffs on, okay?
No, you're not gonna put any handcuffs.
You want to go to jail?
Please put him into jail.
Obstructing our...
I'm not obstructing nothing.
Oh, you aren't? Are you cooperating?
I need you because I don't do anything wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
And you're going to
Guys,
jail.
Put your hand off me first. Okay?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
One does not dictate the process by which one gets detained, Kevin. But it is all starting to come together, though. The first officer clearly stated that there was an ID found in the car that didn't belong to either of them.
What?
There's an ID card that does not belong to you or...
That's not mine.
The driver probably didn't know about the misappropriated ID in the car, which is why he told the cops that they can go ahead and search the car. Once Kevin knew that they were going to search the car despite his objections, he figured it was in his best interest to drop the ID in the car, get out of the car, and get as far away from the situation as quickly as possible. However, when he made the dumbass decision to stop and antagonize the police officers instead of just leaving, he gave them enough time to find the ID and make him the subject of their investigation.
You gotta put your hand off me, Kevin. Okay? Put your hands behind your back. You gotta. Kevin, come on, dude. No,
Kevin, you're fucked.
No, it's super simple. You gotta take those hand off. Why sweeping like that? No, you're hurting me. No, you're sweeping. Let go my arm. No, you're not free to go. Kevin. Dude, you're a second from going down on your face in this grass. Hey, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna sue.
Hey, that's a fair trade-off. You can file your frivolous lawsuit against the city while not knowing that you're completely in the wrong, and in exchange, you can go ahead and get yourself a free serving of that city cabbage to go along with your night in jail. You're not going to hear me complain about that at all.
Don't do that. Let me go, then we talk, okay? But you gotta hurt me. Listen to me, okay? You hurting me. Okay. Kevin, listen. Let go, then let go of me first. No.
Not gonna happen.
We're not deciding how this goes. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
I'm sorry, Siri can't help you. She is busy washing her megabytes. Maybe you should ask Cortana.
Put your hands behind you. Okay, we're asking you about the last time we're gonna ask you, okay? Okay, you gotta let it. Hey, I'm not under the chain. Yes, you are. I'm not under the chain. Put your backpack on the ground. Okay, I'm under the chain? Yes. For what reason? For what? I'll explain to you when you want to start cooperating. For what? For what? For what? Dude, I need to know. I need to know why you're detained. No, I need to know why you're detained. I ain't doing anything. I'm not breaking any law. I'm not breaking any law.
You're breaking every law in the universe.
We're gonna walk into the wall. I'm not breaking every law.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yes, it did.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
You're right.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yes, it did. And to close out this story, Kevin Ho ended up getting booked by the Westminster, California Police Department on 2 charges. One, appropriation of an ID, which basically means being in possession of another person's identification card without the intent to return it. And obstruction of justice. Well, you know, for obvious reasons. So the lesson to be learned here today is, do what the cops tell you to do during a traffic stop, and don't be a Kevin. Alright guys, that's the end of the video.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. As always, we hope to have another one with you in the hopefully great immediate future. Alright, in the meantime, in between time, we have just a few minutes left. While this fight goes on, let me see if I can find us a quick Judge Judy Hyper case. Hopefully. Well, first round lost. Oh yeah, the round 1 was the one we planned to lose. Alrighty, round 2. Must win to remain in the battle. And we move on to round 3 as we're tied 1-all. round 3 here as soon as it loads. And I haven't found it, so I have a feeling we won't have a Judge Judy Hyper case, but round 3 will fight in the meantime. And actually we lost. Shocking. But with that and a loss, we will actually, let's see. Actually, we will go ahead and bring this to a close for today then. As always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to get us those 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. Boxing Extras and YouTube will pay attention. CoinBase and Ibotta are below as per norm. And until next time, it's always a great new world to release the Krakens. Next episode, we'll have part 2 of the 100+ years of UFO cover-ups as we march along here from day one. Have a great evening. We'll see you